I want to talk about playstyles today. I was watching a set you guys might know. I was watching Kusoru versus Steve H. If you've never watched Kusoru play, he's a real jackass. You want to talk about peak toxic gameplay? It's inspiring. And while I was watching it, I just thought it was so funny, right? Because I think a lot of people try to steer you towards what they believe is the correct playstyle. And I think one thing that you should know as a player is that there's nothing wrong with not wanting to sit on the ground and walk back and forth and play footsies or whatever, right? Like, that is one successful playstyle that you can emulate and obtain for yourself and do if that's what you're interested in, right? That is one. But I think it's also worth looking at the players who are successful and have success with playstyles that are not clean, solid play. It's Kai versus Soul. Steve H is like, when you hear people talk about Steve H, they talk about Steve H as like the solid player. Like, Steve H is slow, methodical, effective, like just a really grind you out kind of player. And then you watch Kusoru. The way the match starts. Oh man, the way the match starts. Oh, he just runs up and just like jumps at him and then just immediately does 5D. It's just so good. Kusoru, a Marvel 3 player? Yeah, he played it as well. He's the one that beat Filipino champ at Seasons of Beatings. Yeah. 2D RC run up is like, oh man. Of course he DP'd right away. Of course. That was clean. That right there was Steve H knowing, like, you're gonna try it. I know you're gonna try it. This is Final Round. Oh, was it Final Round and non-seasons beatings? Maybe I was wrong. This is Final Round also. You see that containment right there? That's what that was. I'm not gonna let him do this dumb stuff. I'm gonna just sit here and wait. Also, Steve H is in loser side here, by the way. It is a good battle between like the slow and steady and also the like go ham. You know what I mean? And you get what I mean as it goes on. Dude, he tried to run after the riot snap. Oh man, he's so good at doing air buttons so they don't come out as a fake. Also, like, I feel like all of his like choices when he's doing pressure are like so smart too. Like, every fake is like really hard to tell it's a fake, and every time, look at this combo. What is this? He gets 2D counter hit on, like, I know he gets that on some characters in other games. Oh my, I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that. He spent 100 meter to do 2D wild throw. It do? Oh my god. Tyrant Rave clash into 6H. Do you see the walk up? Baits the throw. I cannot believe he backdashed there. That was like such a good backdash from Steve H. How the fuck were you? Oh, that was good. I'm tight watching the Soul play. That's how he wins. You know that, right? It's like the uncut gems. Like that. This is how I win. That's how he wins. If you're pissed off watching him play, then he's winning. That's the problem, you know, with the... you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, he just whiffed the jump slash and a riot snap. That's a 50-50 right there. Oh, my... This right here... Oh, why? Him just yelling, run it back, Steve H. Run it back. Why did he activate IK? Like, what's his fucking deal? Oh, man. The setup, too. He just did empty jump in Tyrant Rave. Like, why? Why would he do that? What is he even doing? That's the point. The way he's so mad about it is my favorite thing. He was mashing super in hit stun. Japan. Yeah, you know, Kusoru is like reverse me. I feel like the amount of times he does Dragon Install, I'm just like, you know, live your best life. Couldn't be me. Oh, God. That's reset, right? The scary thing, though, is, like, look at how far we are into the video on the reset. I think this half of the set is what makes it so legendary. I can't believe this is a real combo, by the way. Look at this. What is this made up Boko bar combo? Like, why did that do so much damage? That combo is butt ugly, but so cool. Stack Tyrant Rave Riot Stamp. Oh man. Riot Stamp. Whoop. Run up. Doesn't do Riot Stamp that time. Run up. Riot Stamp. Run up. Riot Stamp again. Riot Stamp again. Riot Stamp. FRC Grand Viper. Tell me about how he's not a genius. There is nobody on the planet who doesn't get hit by that. Your gameplay doesn't have to be so pretty. People are so focused on the... They want their gameplay to be good enough to post on Instagram when they should... It's okay to post it on World Star. You know what I mean? I love the commentary. It's like, why? Why? I love run up fake gun flame there, like Of course. Of course. Your brain is just exploding right there. Of course he did it. You gonna tell me you wouldn't be afraid? Who wouldn't be afraid fighting this soul? Like, everybody's played a soul like this online, but all of them are like paltry, you know, versions of Kusoru, right? Like, he really is next level. Ooh. This combo is cool. Jump back dust. Oh god. Oh god. How is he so smart? What a way to win the tournament. Nobody expects him to do the most normal thing on the planet. He's hitting you with the dumb shit, and then he hits you with the smart shit. Jump slash, BR, FRC, double jump baits the throw, gets the knockdown, off the combo, jump back. Nobody. Nobody's ready for that. You know, the thing about players who play like this is like the lines are so blurred between being a genius choice and just the dumbest thing you've ever seen. You can't tell which it was, and that's what makes it harder to defeat. And that's what makes the playstyle effective. Your brain just gets overloaded dealing with some player like this. I refuse to admit this gameplay is smart. It's not even smart, it's brilliant. People equate smart with correct. Yeah, there's a difference between the two. And also, even if your playstyle is like this, you know, you could still reflect and say, oh, this option was better than that option. This option was better than that option. Not all playstyles are the same, and that's for good reason, right? There's lots of effective ways to play fighting games besides just walk back and forth and play slow, defensive. That shit, I mean, that's one way of many ways of playing. If you guys want to talk about like effective gameplay and playstyles, right? This is one of my favorite matches of all time at demonstrating why you can play whatever you want. This is XSK Samurai, a young man, the Street Fighter 4 set, you know, the pinnacle of footsies, as people say, versus Koji KOG. You guys might be familiar with Koji Cog. Now, if you want to see what a valid playstyle looks like, with no footsies, with no, you know, walk back and forth on the ground, this is the perfect set. Koji Cog is not going to play, he's not going to play some, like, I'm going to sit here and wait playstyle. He's jumped, he's condor spiring, he's condor diving, he's swimming. He's swimming forward. He doesn't, this damage does not matter. It's inconsequential. He's going in. It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter. Like, Samurai is constantly like, oh god. Oh god. Good round. Great round. Samurai is, I think, a very solid, consistent, clean player. He's a great example of someone to watch if you want to emulate that playstyle. That's not the only effective playstyle in a fighting game. Look at him wave to the crowd and shit. He's doing the sign. He's turning so hard. He needs a secondary chair to support him. Do you see that? That's how you know you're fucked. That's how you know you're fucked. Look, this match, look at him go. You think he's got time for this? EX Spire, mash and jab, jump in. Samurai DPs. Dive in again. Dash in, Spire. He goes for the easy combo, don't blame him. Oh my I forgot. Actually, it's been a while. It's been a while. I forgot about that. You want to talk about real honest footsies? Footsies. This is footsies right here.
Oh no, the trolls are coming out.
Who cares? He got away. Who cares? Just do it again. Wake up EXDP. Fuck it. Oh, this. You see what I mean, chat? It's just like Nemo, right? I think people think about Nemo in this way too, where like Nemo's playstyle, they're like, how the fuck does Nemo dash up to people all the time and get away with it? And how does Kazunoko get away with doing all this shit, right? The way they set it up is that by presenting so many, like 3 to 4 fast, just like you have to deal with them options that are just boom, 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 boom. You have people so worried about what you're gonna do. And when you're constantly exerting pressure on them, right, mentally in the game, they're trying to figure it out. Playstyles like this really excel when your opponent is doing all the worrying and you are just doing what you want to do. If he does spire into spire into spire into spire, you're like, okay, when he whiffs a spire, I'm gonna whiff punt. And by the time that's in your brain, he's already done dash SPD and you're like, oh god. Yeah, this style is terrifying at every level. They have a plan of attack. They present strong, difficult options to deal with at you. They switch it up when you don't expect it. They are really good at just exerting pressure and forcing you to respond and like deal with it. And then once you're on the back foot and you're so sure they're going to go for some option, or you're trying to, you're like, this guy just never blocks. He's all offense. I'm going to DP. You DP, they bait it. They punish you for 1,000,000 damage. And you're just like, like, this is a perfectly valid playstyle. Not every duel has to be walk 10 steps, turn around, shoot. Sometimes you can take half a step, turn around, and just blast the person in the back. Drop the hammer on them. The way you should think about that playstyle, right, is like as you're playing, you should understand that the decisions you make are going to be kind of erratic. At the same time, there should be a method, right? You should be doing certain things for certain reasons. You need to find strong options that are both overwhelming and work in tandem with other options. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on there beneath the old brain. The Giuna saves Guilty Gear thing is the funniest thing in the world to me, because if he had like a presentation where he's like, this is why I've saved Guilty Gear, what would be his main points? Because I feel like Giuna's main thing that he's done to save Guilty Gear is say out loud, I saved Guilty Gear. What are the things that he's done? Jukebox mode and Leo are what he says that he saved Guilty Gear with. Those are two, a great good and a great evil that balances everything out. I don't know if I buy it.